2. How's it going, guys? All for ready for feeding number 2. We'll see if they get excited. Some of them are coming over. My microphone will work
today. There we go. All right. So yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the St. Augustine Alligator Farm and to our alligator feeding demonstration. My name is Noah, and before I begin to feed the almost 250 American alligators that we have in here, quickly go over a couple of safety rules that we have here in place at the Alligator Farm. So if you have anything or anybody in your hands not directly attached to your body, so the cell phones, the cameras, and whatnot, please hold on to everything. And if we can actually not rest any objects left unattended, get hands on those. I don't want any elbows knocking into anything here. As you can see, these alligators are getting a little bit rambunctious, and if something falls in here, probably not getting it back. Now, of course, we understand that accidents do happen, so if you do happen to drop anything into any of our enclosures here, please do not hesitate to come on over and tell one of us, and we will do our very best to retrieve, whatever fell in or what's left of it. We just can't make any guarantees or promises. Now, this is just a feeding demonstration, so sorry, my mic might cut in and out a little bit. This is just a feeding demonstration. We fed them at 12 o'clock a little bit earlier today, so some of them might just be sticking around on the sidelines, not participating, enjoying the sunlight. As you can see, it looks like some of them are contemplating coming in, maybe not. It's perfectly fine if they don't all come over and get a bite to eat and whatnot. They don't need to necessarily eat every single day, and we've had a couple of cold days here recently, so they definitely don't need to be eating a whole bunch with their very slow metabolism that they have. I have a couple of different food items that we're going to feed out. First is what I give a majority of the time to many of our crocodilians here and all of our alligators, and those are called croc pellets. Here we go. So croc pellets, they are a specialized dry diet formula that meets all the nutritional requirements of alligators under professional animal care here at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm. As you can see, these pellets, they float on the surface of the water, which makes it really easy for our alligators to spot, and it also allows us to monitor maybe how much or how little each alligator here is eating. Now, these pellets are produced by an exotic feed manufacturer called Missouri Diets, and they're actually partnered up with Purina, the same company that makes food for your dogs and cats. So it's a little bit like dog food, but there's a little bit more fish and goodies in it for alligators, and as you can tell, they really like these pellets a lot. In fact, these pellets were even formulated by biologists, veterinarians, and members of our own staff here at the Alligator Farm. We all got together and found out what allows alligators to live long, happy, healthy, and fulfilling lives here. As you can see, we have more than just alligators here. We actually have 2 American crocodiles as well. One right over there, that's Hershey right over there. So the American crocodiles, they have the more slender V-shaped snout. So if you see 2 that don't look like the others, those are crocs. But I know y'all didn't come here to see me feed out a whole bunch of pellets. Y'all want to see some of the good, juicy stuff as well, right? So that's why my second food item is called a whole food item. And today those are going to be, let's see here, some nice juicy rats. All right. Yummy, right? So whole food items, they can be rats, rabbits, chickens, quail, guinea pigs, turkeys, pretty much anything these alligators can sink their teeth into. Now there's a couple of advantages. Advantages to feeding out a whole food item. First of all, it's a little more enriching for alligators to bite down onto a pellet. Bite down onto a rat than it is a pellet. But also all the nutritional benefits. So fur, bones, guts, all that yummy stuff these alligators really enjoy. So we're going to see if we can't get a jumper here. Come up and take it. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was sweet. Your head back and forth. Maybe this one will do a little bit better. Come on now. Oh, you went right by it. Come on now. There we go. Oh, that was quick. All right, so got one going down. I got a couple more rats we're going to feed out here. I'm going to throw out some pellets actually and get them really excited, get them moving around a little bit. And while I do this, I'll give you a little history of our park. We're actually over 120 years old. We were founded in 1893. And our original location's across the street where the state park is. In the 1920s, though, we had a whole bunch of natural disasters, so hurricanes, floods, and even a fire. So we decided we'll just set up shop in our current location. And in 1937, we were purchased by the Drisdale family. The Drisdale family took us from having a whole bunch of American alligators that you see right here to now having all 24 species of crocodilian out there in the world. That's something we are very proud of. We are perhaps the only institution in the entire world that can actually make that claim, to have all 24 species on exhibit here. We also successfully breed many of our crocodilians here as well, including our endangered species. So if you haven't had a chance yet, go through our land of crocodiles. We have our African slender snouts, as well as our Siamese crocodiles on exhibit with their babies. And both of those are endangered species. Alright, we'll see if we can't get another good jumper here. They can jump about 2/3 of their body length up out of the water. There we go. Usually we don't see 2/3 right here because they're stepping all over each other. But every once in a while they can get some good air time. So alligators, they are generalist carnivores, which means that they don't care what kind of meat they're getting. Meat is meat, protein is protein. They're highly opportunistic animals, pretty much swinging their heads at anything that might fly, swim, walk, or crawl across their paths. In the wild, they're going to start out eating a whole bunch of insects and snails. They'll actually continue to eat snails their entire lives. They really seem to like those a lot. Eventually, Eventually, they do want to graduate onto the larger prey items, so the small mammals, birds, lizards, turtles, fish, snakes, that type of thing. And then eventually, an adult can eat an adult deer. You'll see here, they don't really chew or grind up their food, they swallow it whole. Maybe you'll see that. Who wants it? Oh, there we go. As you can see, down it goes. They don't really chew it up. So what happens when they grab hold of a deer? Well, they're going to have to kill it first, maybe drown it underwater, break its neck. And then they do what TV has dubbed the death roll. It's not actually how they kill their prey, it's how they dismember it. They grab onto the side of the carcass. Side of a carcass, maybe onto